Bzzz. Hey, it's Bobby B. Hey, Bobby. Hi. How do you pollinate? So first, I come over to this flower just for some juicy nectar to fill up my tummy. But at some point, the pollen from the anther rubs off on my wings and body, and so when I go to another flower, it will rub off on that one and pollinate. Thank you, Bobby. Have a good day. You too. Back to pollinating. Bye.
Hey, it's Bobby and I again, and we're going to show you the male parts of a flower. Bobby, take it away!
And so, this big thing right here is called the stamen, the male part of the flower. And there are two things that make up the stamen. The filament, this long green thing down here, and the anther, this oval thing up here. And now, on to you!
And so, what the stamen does is helps produce a seed and produces new flowers. But first, let's show what the filament does. The filament is this long thing down here, as Bobby said, and it produces the pollen and then travels up here into the anther. And the anther holds the pollen so that when a bee comes down for nectar, the pollen on the anther rubs off on them and keeps pollinating new flowers. And so, but when a bee lands on the female parts, it goes down the female part and turns into a seed. And that is how the male parts of a flower work. Bobby, say bye.
Bye.
And see you later. Next up, female parts. Hey, it's Bobby and I again, and we're going to show you the female parts of a flower. Bobby, take it away.
So, this whole female part is called the pistil. And right up here is called the stigma, but I like to call it the sticky stigma. And onto you.
And so, what the sticky stigma does is when a bee is pollinating, pollen from their wings and body gets stuck to it. And then, that's why he calls it the sticky stigma. And then travels down the style, which is like this thing right here, the big long thing. And so it's basically the highway for the pollen. And so when it reaches the ovary right here, it fertilizes with the egg and forms a seed. Bobby, show her one last thing.
Okay, and so if you see in this picture right here, you can see the seed being made.
Okay, thanks, Bobby. And those were the female parts of a flower. Bye.
Bye.
Hey, as you know, it's Bobby and I again, and we're going to show you now pollen grains. And so what pollen grains are, as you can see in these pictures, is just one little piece of pollen, but you can actually see them close up. So when bees are pollinating, the little bristles, as you can see in this picture, get stuck to the bee on the wings and body, and then keep pollinating, get stuck to the stigma, and then keep reproducing new flowers. So those were pollen grains. Next up, the reproduced flower after all these steps. Bye.
Bye.
Wow, Bobby, look at all these flowers you pollinated. It really takes a lot of work to do that. Good for you.
Okay. Bye. Back to pollinating, as you know.
See you, Bobby.
Bzz. Bye. Bzz.